Alright, welcome back to another episode of the Hardcore Combat Only account. We have been doing some dungeons. We've been killing the Golbins overnight last night. So we have had 50 chests from the dungeon. I've been keeping, and I'm going to keep all of my loot from the Golbins in here and just see how high it stacks up by the time we get to 42,000 kills. You can see last night we got, where is it? Around 4,000 kills. So it's going to take about 10 times that long to finish this out. So that'll be about 5 nights and 5 days at work, so a full week of work. So next weekend we should be able to finish out that grind, and that will be excellent to have the golden Golbin pet for double loot. But for now, or for that 1% chance at double loot, we're up to 90 strength. I'm hoping to get the Sunset Rapier soon and start training that attack and defense and catch it up to strength. But for now, we can go ahead and pop open these pirate chests and see if we can get it. 2 amulets of torture. No Sunset Rapier though. Unfortunate. But we do have these 2 amulets of torture, which are important. We are going to need 10 of them for the Fury of the Elemental Zodiac eventually. And that will be a heck of a grind later on. But we can go ahead and pop these over into our gear tab, so we can start saving those up along with the other ones. Our first Dragonite bar. We can go ahead and sell off all of this crap that we do not need for another 91,000. Can't complain about that. You can bury off all these bones that we've been collecting here. And yeah, that is I will go ahead and cut the clip there and bring you back when we have another selection of chests to open. We're going to just keep grinding away at it this episode until we get that Sunset Rapier and can do something a little bit more exciting. See you then. Alright, we have another 50 of the pirate chests. Let's see if we can nab anything. And nada again. Dang. Alright, we'll get a little bit more money out of it. Another 130k, so not too terrible. We are up to, it's been about a day since the last one, we are up to 15,736 Golbin kills, and this is what the loot is looking like. So we are getting at least some water runes and some body runes that we'll be able to use later. The rest of that, not really anything, but it'll be interesting to see it stack up all the way to the finish of this grind. We are just killing some, when I'm awake and doing stuff, I'm just killing some Slayer tasks and slowly working towards that 150,000 Slayer point goal. We're up to 80,000. And we'll get back to getting some more pirate chests, and I'll cut the clip there. Alright, it's been a few more hours since the last clip. I've just been letting this run for a while. We've got a few more chests to open up. It's getting close to time. I'm about to have to leave for work in about 15-20 minutes here, so wanted to see if I could get this clip recorded before then. We have another 40 chests, not quite the 50. I'm going to go ahead and switch back my gear and get back to killing some more of these. I'm starting to run down the food a little bit. We're out of prayer points again. So I will set it to killing these, and we can go ahead and open up these 40 more chests and see if we can finally get something out of these. Let's see. And nothing again. Whole lot of nada. Still sitting at 2 amulets of torture. Haven't managed to get another one of those either. Of course, those are also, you know, extremely rare. we're going to need 10 of those eventually anyway, so this isn't the worst thing to start having trouble going a little bit dry on getting the Sunset Rapier. I don't even know if we're really dry yet. We're probably pretty right at the drop rate, really, so not even really dry yet on it. But we'll keep going those. We are up to 1.3 million gold, so I'm going to go ahead and just buy some bank slots for when we start doing Auto Slayer later on, just to spend it. We're going to need a lot of gold for upgrades later too, but we will get quite a lot of extra gold when we do Auto Slayer, because obviously we'll be killing every Master Farmer task that comes up too, just as it goes by. So we're up to 68 bank slots now, so that helps out a little bit. We're closing in. We got 12 more to buy before we hit our cap, or soft cap anyway. And then the next big purchase will be the extra equipment slot for the 10 million, which effectively gives us another 11 inventory slots, since we'll be able to put a whole gear setup in there. Another 11 bank slots anyway, freed up. So that's kind of the plan. I will once again cut it here and bring you back again when we have some more chests to open and try and finish off getting that Sunset Rapier and maybe an Ancient Sword and some Amulets of Torture. See you then. Alright, we've got some more chests to open up, but first we can scroll down to pets, and we got little Ron, 3 extra strength levels, the strength pet. So that was a nice thing to wake up to this morning, for sure. Got him just killing fucking Golbins. So we are up to 26,087 Golbins slain, so we're a little bit past the halfway point, trying to get that golden Golbin pet. So we've been again doing a little bit of Slayer. We're slowly working up the Slayer points towards that 150,000. Mostly just been killing Golbins or doing the deep sea ship dungeon. So let's see if we can get some luck on this set of 40. And there it is, Sunset Rapier. At last. Really, it's not at last. We were only a little bit past the drop rate. You can see quite a bit of extra bonus, 7 extra strength bonus, some stab bonus, a little bit of defense bonus. But the main thing is that special attack, dealing 200% extra damage. So we can go ahead and take these claws, put them in our gear, go ahead and lock them for later. And then the rest of this stuff we can go ahead and sell off. We're up to 328. Let's go ahead and run from these, and let's equip our full damage reduction gear. And let's go put this to the actual test and see how well it does. And we can actually switch to training attack now. Actually, I do think, yeah, I want to go ahead and finish off the last little bit of this strength level. Might as well get that 92 strength, considering we are only a few thousand experience away. Then we'll switch to attack and start working on getting that up. We're also just hit level 100 combat. I don't remember when that happened, but it was very recently. So let's go put this to the test, and let's take on the Dragon's Den. If I go over to can I idle this at 820 HP and 33% damage reduction, we easily can. Obviously we could force the volcanic cave with just spam eating, but the fire cape really isn't a huge, well, it is a huge upgrade because we have nothing, but we're gonna have to do so many of these to grind out the ancient set anyway that I'm not really in a huge hurry to rush it and just spam eat my way through and clear that. But we will go ahead and start working on these. We need to get every drop except for Twin Exiles from this, so and we're going to need a whole lot of Elder Dragon hide before we I really want to start slowly working on getting all of the ranged gear we need to start working on ranged. So the plan there is going to be get everything from here, get the ancient crossbow, get all the ancient d-hide, get enough Elder Dragon hide to upgrade all the ancient d-hide, get the frozen chest, get the ice short bow, get the full ice armor for our level 40 gear, get the ranger boots and ranger hat from here. And then once we have all of that, we can also get some extra longbows for upgrades in between the ice short bow and the ancient crossbow. We'll also have to get a ridiculous number of ice arrows from frozen archers. And then once we start doing ranged, we can start grinding out and getting some magic gear for when we do that. That's kind of the plan, is to get our magic gear while we're training ranged in order to be able to do magic after that. So I kind of want to get these up to around 80 at some point here in the near-ish future. But I might as well actually, start this dungeon while I'm talking. And we have, yeah, almost 10,000, so we might as well run both of these. So just green dragons early on, super easy. Blue dragons also super easy to quickly kill. Let's see that special attack go off, and yeah, it's pretty nice extra DPS on things that actually have a lot of health. Yeah, the Sunset Rapier is very nice for against bosses for sure, dealing all that extra damage. They're up to dealing 142. We are safe down to 328. Even red dragons only have the 14% chance to hit, so they are not much of a threat. We are down to 2,800 lobsters just from idling dungeons. So once we hit that 150,000 Slayer coins, we're definitely going to have to grind out some and get a bunch more food. We're definitely going to need a lot more food before we actually start using the auto Slayer overnight, because we have to pretty much figure out how much damage we'll take from if we get fairies literally all night and use that as our save point, is to make sure we have enough to kill fairies all night. And if we have enough to survive that, then we can do auto Slayer. I haven't actually thrown that into the combat simulator yet. For those who don't know, there is a combat simulator out there. You can just Google it, or you can find it linked in the Discord. And you can just plug in your gear and simulate how much damage you'll take, how much damage you'll do, how many kills per hour you'll get, everything like that, all kinds of information. Alright. One more black dragon, and then we'll be on to the elder dragon. And we can open up our first elder chest this episode. Elder Dragon hits for 314, so we are completely safe at 328. And they have no special attacks. And there's our strength level, so we'll go ahead and switch to attack. And yeah, you can see the extra bonus damage against bosses just kind of melts them. That bleed is very nice for against bosses. I definitely think now that I have it and now that I've seen it, I think the Ancient Claw is probably better up against when you're farming, for sure. And the Sunset Rapier is definitely better if you're grinding dungeons and getting the into the late game bosses. And then obviously the Infernal Claw will just smack the hell out of both of them, so. And there we go, just like that. Go ahead and make sure we switch back to our combat XP and our looting amulet. And then we can go ahead and open up our first Elder chest to see if we get lucky. I have no idea what the drop rates are for any of this stuff, but I know we are definitely more likely to just get Elder Dragonhide than anything else. And yep, there's 7 Elder Dragonhide. So we will go ahead and, where do I want to put this? I guess this is just going to be Slayer gear and all of our amulets and rings and all that, so I will make a new tab for ranged gear specifically. This is all of our ammo. And we'll have the Elder Dragonhide in there. But yeah, that is looking like it's going to be it for this episode. We can go ahead and actually real quick before we end, we can see what killing a Pegasus is like with this what do you call it, new Sunset Rapier. So we'll go ahead and equip that. We'll head over, make sure we're full HP, and see what they actually can hit on 184. So yeah, we're perfectly fine against them. But we also only have a 37% chance to hit. So we're gonna have to, at some point, we're gonna have to kill a whole lot of these to get our Ancient Claw fragments. I'll probably wait to do that until maybe this weekend. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Focus on in between doing our Slayer tasks and getting our Slayer coins, slaughter some Pegasus, and work towards that Ancient Claw. It's not really a upgrade anymore. It's more of a it's pretty much equal to the Sunset Rapier. Just like I said, it's probably better. The Ancient Claw is probably better for when you're just farming weak stuff, like farming all these easy Slayer tasks. So I'll go ahead and jump back to killing those. We don't need to kill Pegasus right now. We do get magic bones from them though, which is very nice. But that's going to be it for this episode. There isn't really anything else to talk about. We got our Sunset Rapier at last, and we can start now. The real focus is getting that Auto Slayer and being able to do that overnight, so we have a ridiculous amount of food, and start idling the Dragon's Den and Frozen Cave and Spider Forest and all those, and get a whole bunch of chests stacked up hopefully for next episode, and open a bunch of them and get our ranged gear figured out so we can start actually training ranged and get that above level 1, you know. But make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode.